Hello, my friends. How are you doing? It is Cosmic Love here. Today, I got the calling to do a reading a little bit later on in the evening for the Divine Masculines. This is going to be a message directly for them. This isn't really for the Divine Feminines. I mean, we all do have Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy types within us, but primarily this is for Divine Masculines to get them on the right page. I'm going to start by clearing the space. I've been talking all day, so it does sound like my voice is going a little bit. I'm going to do my best to keep it good. Okay. Spirit, please grant me the ability to guide our Divine Masculines today. Allow me the opportunity to have you speak through me in a way that is best suited for Divine Masculine. I also ask that you give Divine Masculine the discernment to decide what is rightfully theirs and what is not, and to be willing to step into any knowings that they receive through this reading in a way that best suits them and best suits how you would like them to go upon this new life and this new sense of knowing through that discernment. Spirit, I ask that you turn me into the channel of your word. That I am able to have enough energy to get through today's reading, and that I can speak clearly and concisely, and thank you very much for all you have done. Thank you for always being there to help guide us in your best way possible, in the only way possible, to help us see what we need to see. And I'm just so grateful for being nudged in the right direction. Thank you very much. And Spirit, will you help me to feel the energy within these decks? Please allow your messages to flow through them freely and easily. Thank you so much. Amen. Oh, okay. Here we go. So this reading already feels highly energized, and I know with the new Taurus moon, the energy is high, high, high right now. I did a couple other readings. I did one for Divine Feminine yesterday on Earth Day. Did a collective one a little bit before that. And I had a message that Spirit guided me to give. So if you feel like taking a look at those, you are welcome to take a look. And just so you are aware, to be a divine masculine or divine feminine, it doesn't matter what your sex is. It can be anybody with either core. Oh, this is really wanting me to mix today. Okay, there we go. Let's try that. Spirit, can you please give me some guidance for the Divine Masculine? I need a couple overall energies for Divine Masculine's reading today. Thank you. One more. Oop. I'm not going to take it though. Spirit, I need one more, please. I'm going to take that one. These ones wanted to come out too, but Spirit, I just need two. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we have the Starseed card with what lights you up. Looks like there's Saturn in the background there, and looks like Neptune. Looks like a nebula. And we have the Keepers of Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. This card also came out in the collective reading. I always find these cards to be so beautiful. I love the colors in them. They're just awesome. All right, Divine Masculine. What is this message that's coming through here? Divine Masculine, I'm sensing almost the same kind of energy as with the Divine Feminine's reading, is that there's a little bit of like contemplation and a little bit of like waiting that you're doing. It's like you're afraid to jump forward into what you were being called to do. it feels like there's some emotional blocks that are preventing you from leaping. It just feels overwhelming for you. It just feels like such a big jump. And like there's just so much to do and so much to accomplish, and you're almost in a standstill right now. You want to move forward, but it's like the emotions are holding you back. It's like you're looking forward and you're seeing something, but you're not quite sure what it is. But it's intriguing to you. It feels like to me you think that you have to face this new adventure that you're going to go on alone, and it's like you just don't want to express your emotions fully because you feel like it's a burden, and your ancient ancestors are letting you know right now that you really aren't alone, and that this is important for you to step forward and see a new way of looking at it. Be willing to try something different than what you've done before, instead of being afraid of the emotions in this leap and being afraid to embark on this new adventure that you see far beyond, that you learn to trust your strength, and that even when you feel you aren't able to speak, able to express, that in moving through that and reaching out and expressing what you need by being open about it, regardless of the emotions, and taking your wings and jumping and just going for it. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance to let your emotions be as they are. But you're protected and you have help. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help and stepping into that and trying the help for what it is. It's very easy for us to want help, but when we get given an alternative way of doing things from what we usually do, we sometimes allow ourselves to get guarded and to stand and be put in a standstill, which doesn't let us move forward. And Divine Masculine, it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to go on this adventure and be unafraid and step into your emotions and shower the world and yourself with freedom of expression, of truth, of who you are. Okay. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It just already feels like, yeah, you need to step in. You need to move forward. For some of these card readings I show, for some of them I don't. Just depends what I'm being called to do. For yours, I'm being called to show you. Again, movement. One more time. Yeah, we have repeats of the same too. Okay. Yeah, it's that movement. You want to move forward. It's almost like you really want to move forward into this emotion, but you're stuck because you're kind of afraid of expressing it. Maybe you've got some past pains that have caused you to want to refrain from doing that. But you are so protected, and you have so many people in your corner that just want to be there for you and just want to like love and support you. And you really have to let go of that fear, let go of those like restraints from preventing you to go into the depths of your emotion in order to get to the next level. Spirit, what do you have for Divine Masculine? Some guidance for Divine Masculine, please. Oops. Thank you. Oop. Oop. Okay. Spirits, guidance for Divine Masculine, please. Guidance for Divine Masculine, thank you. We're going to start with that, and we're going to see how the energy plays out. There's that emotion. Okay. Yep. Oof. Yeah, so Divine Masculine, you have been holding on to these emotions for a while. It seems like it's been building up. And I think in the last Divine Masculine reading, there was a lot of emotions too that were holding you back. You know, you do want to express things. You do want to have a passionate start. It feels like in the past, somebody that you really respected and cared for had made you feel like you weren't worthy, like you didn't deserve to have equality. It was like you were expected to hold everything on by yourself, like you were asked to just take on everything. And it seems like you're still kind of in this energy where you're still holding on to a little bit of it. But you're ready to let that go. You're ready to let yourself fall into this new, fresh start with yourself and really express yourself. And you're going to require a little bit of help to do this. I feel like you needed this experience to help you see something now. I'm going to get a little extra information on the death card. And for some of these readings, I feel spirit just kind of like channel through me. And the cards are guiding me as to what exactly is going on, but I don't always go individually. Like, I feel the combination of it all sometimes just gives me the bigger picture. And so please bear with me here. I'm just trying to yeah, it seems like this past trauma, which you're giving, you're wanting to move forward from, that you are moving forward from, that you've been waiting on, has become something that you're almost passionate about. It's like you want to nurture through this. It's like it had to happen the way that it did in order for you to come into terms with maybe a power that you have that nobody else would be able to have without those specific things happening. And I'm getting like heavyweight shoulders. There's tightness in the shoulders. It feels like, yeah, you were asked to take on so much yourself with somebody in your life, asked to nurture them. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please. Thank you. It seems like the reason you can't move ahead with this new project is you're stuck on the emotional work that it's already taken for you to get where you are. like this is your superpower, but it's like it's also preventing you from moving ahead. Info on the Ace of Wands, please. Guidance on the Ace of Wands, please. Oof. Yeah, my back is killing me. This is really like causing you to have almost like physical ailments. And that's what happens, Divine Masculine. If you hold in your emotions, it gets locked in your body. And so no matter how much you work on yourself and work on your mind, you need to express. You need to be willing to step into that and move ahead with it. You need to end this cycle of holding on to all of that emotion and, you know, let it all go. And I was going to get more information on this Ace of Wands, but I think the Ace of Cups is where this story's coming from. Ace of Cups, please. Whew, I felt that. Ace of Cups. Yeah, thank you. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of rejection, Divine Masculine. And you're unsure who you can talk to, who you can trust with these emotions. You think that, like, by stepping into these emotions and moving ahead and like seeking out the guidance, you don't want to burden other people. But you can't do it alone, Divine Masculine, and you're not alone. And people want to help you. They want to help you because they see your gifts. They see how much passion you have for your gifts. And they want to help you put that down. Those burdens, those things that are preventing you from moving ahead. And I know you want to do it too. Feels like you're just unsure of how to do it, and like you don't know if you can trust certain things. How can we help you? How can How can the collective help Divine Masculine in this moment? How can the collective help the Divine Masculines in their life in this moment? How can the collective help Divine Masculine in this moment? Fell right where I needed it to. That's what I thought. So, how the collective can help the divine masculine in this moment is to come together and help him pour his emotions out. The celebration actually isn't a celebration, but it's more of a feeling of acceptance and feeling of combined help. To pour out that cup, to allow those emotions to flow out. Is there anything else we can do? It seems like you've been having conflict actually with some people too. You've been having conflict with the people that are meant to help you. What else does divine masculine need in this moment? What else does divine masculine need in this moment? You need to be patient with yourself in this moment. But you also need to cut out the bullshit. It seems like you've been, maybe it's not conflict, but maybe it's you're in conflict with yourself. So when you're going to have this communication with these people in your life, you're not completely expressing, you're not being honest in your authenticity. And you need to step into that unafraid. And you also need to literally have the deep conversation with yourself to say, you know what, I need to cut the bullshit out. I need to stop holding on to something. Maybe it's ego, divine masculine. Maybe that's what's causing you to get stuck in these patterns and holding on to that past like energy there. You're not alone. Divine masculines, if you're still with me, I know this is heavy for you right now. I know you are dealing with a lot of past traumas and you're ready to move ahead and you're ready to jump in and you just want it all to happen right now. You're like, yes, I want to do this. And you're ready to dive in deep. At least this is what you believe you are ready to do. But I need to tell you to be very patient with yourself, to take it slow. It seems you've wanted to move ahead really fast, which could be why that night came up. You're wanting to move fast, and then the slow And I came up after, and I think you are trying to go, 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 but the spirit and universe is trying to tell you to slow down. You don't have everything figured out yet. You're missing something. It doesn't mean you're not following the right passion, because you are. You know what lights you up. You know what you're meant to do. You know where you're meant to go. You just need to end the attachment to this, like, this imbalanced situation within yourself of like wanting to move ahead but not willing to take the steps to do it. You have to make a distinct effort to do it. You need to cut it out. You need to stop like telling yourself your way or the highway. Because you'll be left out in the cold if you do that. And it doesn't mean that you won't get to your dream. It doesn't mean that you won't get to where you are meant to be, but you know it's going to be a cold, long journey for you. And it's going to be painfully, like, just time-consuming and just hard. It seems like going fast is the only solution, but the truth is that the turtle wins the race. I love you guys so much. And Divine Masculines, I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to leave it at this. But know that if you ever need anything, there are people out there that are willing to step in and be of service to you. You've been of service in the past to other people. You've gained your powers and you're very good at it. But your passion can only go so far without other people. You have to be able to work collaboratively with others, and sometimes that means you let your guard down and you let yourself be seen for all that you are. And you allow yourself to heal with the help of others. If this resonated, feel free to hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And if you are really keen, you can press the little ding ding bell and you will get notified when I do any of my other readings or videos. I do all sorts of things, from channeled messages to divine, like, just callings where it's like a reminder